All right, let's go over elimination. So this is day 2 of elimination. What we've done is some elimination where we've got something just like this, where we can see there's a natural opposite here. So that opposite is going to get rid of those x's really easily for us. So when I put these together, I'm going to get 9y equals 27. Then I'm going to divide by 9, and I get y equals 3. And then we go through and we do our whole process again to solve for x. Right? And we've done that before, so we're good on that. Then, whoops, there goes my pen. Then let's look at the second one. Let's see if I get the camera right here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so in the second one, we've got to make some changes here. So we don't have a natural zero pair with our variables. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply one of these to create that. So if we look at this, is there an easy way to turn the -3 and the -2 into opposites? Not really. How about the 2y and the positive 4y? There is a way to do that. So if I have 4y here, I can change this 2y into a -4y. So if I multiply this equation by -2, and when we do that, remember, we're multiplying every single term by -2. So -2 times -3x is positive 6x. -2 times positive 2y is -4y. There's our zero pair right there. -2 times -12 is 24. Now, we're going to go through and combine those. And when we combine those, we're going to have 4x. And then our y's go away. And I've got -16 and positive 24, which is positive 8. Now I'm just dividing by 4 on both sides, and I get x equals 2. Now, I've got to choose an equation and then substitute this x back in or this 2 back in for x. I'm going to choose the second one, not for any real reason, but any of them will work. So that gives me -2x plus 4y equals -16, and then that's going to go right there. -2 times 2 plus 4y equals -16. -4 plus 4y equals -16. We're going to add 4 to both sides. Now, if you're struggling with your integer operations here, it's okay for you to use your calculator. Like, that's what the calculating machine is going to do for us. So when we do this, we're going to get 4y equals -12. Divide by 4, divide by 4. And we get y equals -3. So our order pair is 2, -3. So that's the second version, right? The first version, we've got an automatic opposite here, so we can work with that. In our second version, we had to make one change for one of the equations. Now let's look at version 3. Okay, so when we look at these, do we have a natural spot where we can say to ourselves, we've got a zero pair that works well together? We do not. Do we have a spot where we can say, I can do one change here. Is there one change I can make to that 7 to turn it into a 9? No. Is there one change I could make with that 2 to turn it into a 3? No. So in this, we've got to do 2 of them. Now, when we do 2 of them, let's keep it simple. We need them to be not obvious. We need them to be opposite. So let's just work on the x's. All right. When we work on the x's, I'm going to multiply this first equation by 9. Now, that's going to give me 63x. What I want is the opposite of 63x for the second equation, which means I have to multiply by -7. Now, can we see the future here? That's what we're doing, right? Look in the future. I've got 63x, -63x, and that's going to go away, or it's going to be eliminated. So let's do the math then. So I've got 63x plus 18y equals 360. And I've got -63x, that's right there. -21y, oh boy, and -7 times 54. So 7 times 54 is 350. 7 times 4 is 28. So that's -378. Holy cow. Okay, let's do some combinations here. When I look at this, my 63x and my -63x turn into 0. Then my 3y, or I'm sorry, my 18y and my negative 21y is negative 3y. And then 360 and negative 378, well, that's really nice. Negative 18. Whoever wrote this was a genius, so that was me. So let's divide by negative 3 and divide by negative 3 so we can have 1y. Y equals 6. That wasn't too tough. Now we're back to that spot. We're back to that spot where we can substitute our solution and find our other variable. Okay, let's pick an equation. Could we pick any of those four? We absolutely could. But I would pick from the first two, right? Pick from your first ones here. Let's pick just the first one. How about that? 7x plus 2y equals 40. Our 6, be sure you're putting your 6 in for the right variable here. It's going in for y. 7x plus 2 times 6 equals 40. 7x, I'm just doing the multiplication, plus 12 equals 40. 7x, oh wait, no, hold on. Minus 12, and I get 7x equals 28. Divide by 7, and I get x equals 4. There we go, and we got it. 4 comma 6. So remember when we assemble that at the end, we want to do it x comma y. All right, I've left the last one. Give it a try, see how you do. All right, if you have questions, please let me know. Good luck!